have to do the granny butt to get the peachy butt. Just kind of sculpting them. You are technically getting bigger. The tighter the clothes, the bigger the butt you are building. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I really hope that you guys are happy, safe and well wherever you are in the world. And today's video is all about how I'm trying to build my glutes. On my Instagram, I've actually had a couple of people ask me in terms of just tips about how I'm going about building my glutes and what I've been doing so far just to kind of, you know, get them better than what they were before. So I thought that I would just do like a little video about things that I'm focusing on and any tips that I'd give other people. By the way, this is not me saying I've got the most amazing glutes or I've got the biggest glutes. In my opinion, they are still small, but they are a lot bigger than what they used to be. So I'm thinking maybe what I'm doing is working. So I thought that I would just give some little tips about how I'm currently growing my glutes and what's helped me so far in my journey of growing my glutes. If you aren't already, please subscribe down below and let's get on with the video. So basically what it kind of boils down to is the workouts and my diet. Those are the two main things to focus on when you are trying to build your glutes. So I'm gonna first start off with talking about my workouts and then I will go on to talking about my diet. So with your workouts, you want to focus on staying consistent. It's the most important thing if you are on a journey to growing your glutes. There's no point being random about what days you're doing glutes because you can either be doing them too often or just not enough and you won't get any results basically. So you want to make sure that you have a consistent plan that includes probably around 2 glute focused days if you are mainly focused on growing your glutes. You don't want to be exercising your glutes every single day. That will be way too much. They won't have time to recover, they won't have time to get stronger, and honestly you will not see any progress if you do work them every single day. So in these workouts, you want to make sure that you have exercises that are really focused on the glutes, and those kind of exercises include hip thrust. Hip thrusts are very good because they mainly isolate the glute and they really work them as long as you're doing the right form. The main thing you want to focus on with hip thrust is making sure that your legs are at 90 degrees and that your back and your legs, so where your quads are on your back, you want to make sure that is a nice straight line with your calves and stuff 90 degrees like that, and you want to squeeze your glutes and you have to make sure that you are looking forwards. Do not whip your head back, you want to be looking forwards. Another important exercise to do that really does help with the glutes is deadlifts. To be honest, I think you could do any form of deadlifts. I personally enjoy doing sumo deadlifts because I feel like I feel them in my glutes more, but also they don't hurt my back as much than normal deadlifts. And also a really good one is stiff leg deadlifts. They're really good. They have a lot more hamstrings involved, but they really do help build the glutes. Another really good exercise is doing reverse lunges. Reverse lunges really target your glutes more than forward lunges, and what you want to make sure when you're doing reverse lunges is you want to be putting all your weight on your heel of the front foot. Then you want to almost have a bigger step back and then lean forwards a bit, and you'll really feel it in your glute when you do this. And with any glute exercises that you are doing in your workout, make sure that you are squeezing the glutes. Every time you're doing a rep, you need to squeeze the glutes. Yes, in some exercises, it might look like you have a granny butt, but you need to just know that you have to do the granny butt to get the peachy butt, okay? It's all a process. It's all a process. A really good way to really work them and work them hard is to do volume workouts, or to make sure that you are doing a lot of volume in your workouts. So what I mean by that is you want to be doing a lot of reps and a lot of sets of those important exercises. So for example, a volume workout that I've done recently, which killed my glutes, was I did only 3 exercises, which included hip thrusts, barbell reverse lunges, and sumo deadlifts. Each of them I did 10 sets of 10 reps. So I did a lot of reps of each exercise, but it honestly kills your glutes, and it's really good for building that muscle and for just kind of sculpting them very nicely. And with any workout, whether that's your glutes, your legs, your upper body, everything like that, you want to make sure you're progressively overloading. You want to make sure that those reps are hard to do, because if they're not hard enough, then there's no point in even doing them. Those last few reps of each set, or mainly in the last sets, should be difficult. But also remember, keep form. If your form goes, in my opinion, that does not count as a rep. So make sure that you're at a weight that pushes you, but pushes you when you're in the right form. Another really important thing to do in your glute workout is to activate your glutes before you do anything. So my advice for glute activation would be to get yourself a fabric glute band, one that kind of has rubber in the middle, and you can probably just get them on Amazon, online. Like, it's not too hard to find. And the glute activation that I do, that I really feel like works every single time and really gets them firing, is banded glute bridges, banded kickbacks, and banded donkey kicks. There's also abductions that you can do when you're like in the glute bridge position. That really helps as well. I usually do 2 rounds, but I do 10 to 15 reps of every single exercise. Depending on how activated they feel, I might do a little bit more. I just want to make sure that they feel fully activated. Now I'll be talking about the diet side of building your glutes. This is as important, if not maybe more important, than the actual workout. So obviously you are aiming to build muscle. You want to build the glutes. And when you want to build muscle, it does mean that you have to eat a bit more. So basically you want to be eating in a slight surplus. So just try eat a little bit more than usual. Try aim for eating a little bit more protein. Not only does eating more obviously help build your glutes, it means your body has more things to use to build the glutes, but it also means that you are fueled for those very intense glute workouts. Your glutes are one, if not the biggest muscle in your body, so it's important to make sure that you are fueled for those workouts when you are pushing them very hard. Now, one thing I really do want to say when you're obviously eating in a surplus is that you just need to accept that you are technically getting bigger. I know that there's some people that might struggle with the idea of that happening. I know that that was me. Like, I wanted a bigger glute. I wanted, you know, just a little bit more roundness to it, but I think I didn't realize the fact that obviously that also means gaining weight. That also means getting a little bit bigger, especially in obviously the glute section. I started getting very down and getting very like, oh, maybe I'm adding weight in the wrong area, blah blah blah. You just can't think about that. You need to think about the end goal. So obviously your trousers, your jeans, your skirts, your whatever, anything that you wear on your bottom half will feel tighter and they may not fit. But just think, the tighter the clothes, the bigger the butt you are building. So all I would say is that if you do get to that point where your clothing does not fit as well as anymore, they feel quite tight, treat yourself to some new clothes, because that means you are working hard and you are building your glutes. So treat yourself. And finally, with all of that put together, just know it takes time. It's not going to happen in a week. It's not gonna happen overnight. It takes time. As long as you're doing it in a way that's sustainable, you will get there, and you just need to enjoy the process. It's all about the longevity of it, and you will be able to keep going and you can keep building. So that is it for this video. Those are all my tips. If you found this useful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help, and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like this. Put down in the comments anything you'd like me to talk about in terms of my experience with anything. Any other videos that you'd like to see, leave them in the comments below. I hope that you guys, if you are on a journey to build your glutes, that you're working damn hard. I will see you in my next video. Bye!